1,000 Rand Capello voucher. Just download the Bogart Radio app, head to the Win With Us tab, and enter the word Capello. And just like that, you have entered Capello and Bogart Radio. Food, passion, people, Capello.
Well, it is a Friday. Welcome to the Friday Hangout. It is your favorite boy, Ayanda Makayi. And it is a Friday, man, and we just hanging out. We're ushering in the weekend. And like we always do and always say, Lapikaya, Valani, I'm a laptop, Vulamakula box. Tell your boss it's a Friday and we want to start the weekend quite early. And today, I am not flying solo. For the first time ever on the show, I do have a guest co-host. Going by the name of Mustbedubza. And for those that do not know him, he is an international music artist, producer, and DJ. Hello, my brother. How you doing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a Friday. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What would you be doing on a Friday? What's your Friday looking like?
Hey, you know, if Friday, for some of us, because we are DJs, you know, we are recovering from the previous night, weekend yet to Kalang Thursday, sometimes Wednesday, you know, but you're getting ready for what's coming in the weekend. You know, you're preparing yourself. You're unwinding. You're making sure
listening to the muscle.
Yeah, you're contenting people. You're saying, hey, P, what's happening? You know, yeah, you're checking who's online, where it's happening. You understand? That's a Friday. No,
I'm excited, man. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are coming to you live from all Bogart stores nationwide, but also we have cross borders, so you can find us in other countries of the continent. You can stream us live on YouTube and on Facebook, or download the app, man, Bogart Radio app. Dubs, I've got a crazy show lined up for us. In the first hour, we're going to tackle a bit of Wowza, what a week, unpacking the things that happen in our country. Hey, we've got a crazy country, my brother.
Fit. It's a crazy country we live in. It's a crazy world we live in, actually. Hey.
You move, Baba, move. And then we're also going to unpack your album. You've got an album you just released.
Oh, yes.
How are you feeling? How's it doing?
Oh, it's doing amazing. The feedback is amazing. I'm very excited for this new journey, you know. But hey, so figure. In
the second hour, I am chilling with one of your favorites from the show Homecoming on Mzansi Way to going by the name of Ushine. She's going to come through and we're going to chop it up with her. But for now, remember, it's not a long time that we're here for. It's just a good time. And if maybe you need something to jog a memory on who Mustbedubza is, I'm going to play you something that just jogs your memory. Here's the man behind this hit.
city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible. When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Oh man, Phantom Steez featuring Ricky Rick, Costa Titch, and Mustbedubza. You know,
Shoot.
I want to ask you this question. I want to put you on the spot. It's like choosing who's your favorite child.
Yo.
But which one do you back between this one and the remix?
Indaba, this one has, the original cause coming through, you understand? R.I.P. Ricky Rick, you understand? They came through R.I.P. Costa Titch. It's the original Makoye, ne? But then the remix has the Avengers. I'm talking about Java. I'm talking about Night and Kai. I'm talking about AKA. Roboto. Yo, it's the Avengers United. So it's a tough one. But I think for me, I won't lie. I lean to the remix, Nyana, the Avengers United.
And of course, the question that everyone dreads, especially as a, I mean, I don't want to say former hip hop producer. You're still a hip hop producer.
Still.
Is hip hop dead?
You know what I can definitely say about that? I don't think it's dead, because if it's dead, then nobody would be making it.
Yeah.
I think there is a new wave of hip hop, and it might not appeal to the masses. It's very niche, but there are still some hip hop, pioneers, who are doing it in the new age. It might not be as understood as the previous generation, but it's still there. It's still there. It's still active. There's still some artists who are producing or releasing, and they're doing their thing, man. You just need to tap in, and be open.
Maybe the culture has just evolved.
It's evolved. It's evolved. Yeah.
I'm with you. Well, talking about things that have evolved, the Capello campaign is still going on. This August, one lucky winner will enjoy an unforgettable date with the host of their favorite Bogart radio show, courtesy of Capello and Bogart Radio. Now, the excitement does not stop there. The competition will run every month until October 2026, giving you another chance to win each month. Entering couldn't be easier. Download the Bogart Radio app, tap on the Win With Us tab, and send us the keyword Capello. Now, whether you're a fan of the morning show, the drive time, or any of your favorite Bogart Radio shows, this is your chance to share a delicious meal and great conversations with the hosts you love listening to. So download the Bogart Radio app, enter today, and you could be our next winner. Eish! Now, this is one of my favorite sections, Netabs.
Yes.
It's called Wowza. What a week.
Wowza. Ebo.
I always say it's South Africa. A movie. Feeling.
Film.
It's just someone forgot to call cut. Hey, man, things just keep on happening. So I want to unpack some of the things that have happened today or this week in South Africa. Now, the first one, right?
Oh, yeah?
A prison warden in Cape Town, 47-year-old prison warden, was allegedly busted with 60 libido tablets, drugs valued at approximately 65,000 rand, and other items including condoms in his car.
Are you sure we're still in South Africa?
Hey.
We're not in Mexico.
Hey,
We're not in Cuba.
Listen, no, my concern is like, in prison, for you to be bringing libido and condoms.
Yes, my brother. I hear the drugs. Yeah, that's what I
understand that.
I understand that. Mara, the libido pills and the condoms. We need to question those ones, because at least okay. You know what? I'll even remove the condoms. You are being safe.
Yeah.
Hey, plead the fifth. You're being safe. Hey, marama libido.
I always say my biggest fear is being arrested, bro. Going to prison. And then you start seeing things like this.
Libido pills. If you are getting arrested, that's the one thing that you're thinking about. You're not even thinking about your crime statistics or what are you thinking about? Libido pills.
Imagine. I mean, this guy could be smuggling things like pilchard.
Yes.
Tuna fish,
yes.
something nutritious,
yes.
avocado somewhere,
what,
we in Western Cape, fish nyana, snook nyana.
Yes.
This guy is smuggling libido pills.
I'm even ama vitamins now understand.
As
when I'm vitamin minerals, vitamin libido.
Ziyabuya. Still talking and similar topic, something that also has been gracing our social media. Limpopo Boy.
Oh, yo.
Hey.
Yora. Limpopo Boy. You know this Limpopo Boy story is the one that cracked me up because as in on social media, people are divided. Yes, they are divided. Abanye, you know, they are standing by him saying, "Listen, yazini, if she for the streets, you know, bati, hey, if she for the streets." But then abanye, bati, no, you yazini, as a public figure, you know, you have to set an example, and you cannot now be a home wrecker.
Yeah,
you get me. But basically, for those who don't know, yes, Limpopo Boy, there's videos that are circling around the internet of him, you know, doing after private activities.
Yes.
You know, no muntu wabantu.
Behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors with peoples.
Imagine, umuntu oshadile.
Heish, yo, what's your take on that one?
Eish, my boy, I hey. I'm very. I understand. So he took out an apology letter, stating that he is raised in a very Christian home, and he highly respects, you know, an oath and vows taken in front of God. In terms of, you know, in terms of marriage. He says he didn't know the woman was married until the reaction on social media. Right? So for me, that's where things become a bit blurry. Because number one, there was a picture circulating with him, the lady, and the guy who she's married to. So what do you mean you didn't know she was married?
How do you not know?
Okay, let's put the marriage aside.
Okay.
Ne? You are a public figure who runs programs where you are training young kids how to dance. You're using dance as a form of motivation and getting the kids off the streets. You're touring the world. So you're pretty much an icon and a symbol of, you know, a better future coming from a dusty background, right? Even just posting nudity, whether it was a married woman, whether it was your own girlfriend.
Because you've got kids following you, right?
You know what I mean?
It gets deep.
So let's leave the marriage part. How dare you post a story like that for my child who's
following
you,
who
looking
looks
up to you?
Oh, yo.
And now a lot of the brands have walked out.
Ish.
Clothing brands that he was ambassadors for, international programs he was part of, leadership programs he was part of. Everyone has closed the tap.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And where should, like, do you blame the brands?
Look, I don't blame the brands at the end of the day. I think when it comes to the brands, they after their own image, you know, they have to protect the image. It's their business at the end of the day. They are in the business of making sure they sell, they promote their whatever they in the line of.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily blame the brands, even when they can see that ish as in yo dude zakhalela, but in the saxophones are getting louder. But I don't blame the brands, you know. I think when you get into this business, this entertainment business, it's something that we need to all keep reminding ourselves that listen, you are a public figure and you asked for this, you understand? So you need to uphold a certain level of protocol, you know, within your field. It's just that it's very sad now when you really, really did not mean it, and when it really is, you know, a flop, you know, a smjita,
percentage. Once the percentage is in,
a percentage now, yo.
You find yourself, you're like, maybe I'll post it to close friends.
Maybe need to close friends. It
doesn't work like that. So if you, let's say, because I know Limpopo Boy is also obviously venturing into the artist space, you know, not just a dancer but a full-rounded performer. If now Limpopo Boy was to hit you up and say, yo Dubs, can we work on a song? What's your response?
You know, I'd first say ish let's come together, let's think about this thing PR wise. Let's first let the smoke
die down.
You understand? Because I don't think it's the right time. Although sometimes you can
Spin it.
You can spin it. As artists, they say, especially if you're not very verbal. They do say put it in the music. Put it in the music. Right?
I mean, R. Kelly's got songs now.
You understand? You understand? But it is a very interesting thing because we are always faced with this thing in the entertainment industry where it's like, okay, do you look past the person? Because at the end of these are people. At the end of the we are in the industry looking at celebrities. These are people, abantu, njengathi, you understand? And sometimes it's like a catch-22. Do you look past the fact that they are human beings and they have mistakes and they do these things, or do you simply just look at their art and say, okay, no, we'll just follow them for the art and not mix the art and
the person separating?
I wonder what our listeners are thinking right now, but it would be a very interesting
no, send us your comments, let us know what you think. Can you separate the art from the person? Or like Dub said, some people don't speak, so what he verbalizes in the song, is that him? Do let us know what you think. Drop it on our app. We've got a comment section, or simply comment on YouTube or on Facebook. Just to quickly touch on one thing that has also jumped and caught my attention this week, Dubs, before we go to another jammer. The legendary Lebo M, right? Everyone knows Lebo M as Mr. Circle of Life,
yes.
Lion King. Lebo M has once again lobolad, fifth wife. I mean, it's always been controversial with Lebo M taking on wives on wives on wives, but he's gone on and concluded his lobola for his fifth wife, Unomoya Dube, and it was beautiful, man. He paid his rites and his rituals the same way as if he was getting married for the first time, right? Which begged the question to me, like, is there a limit to this marriage thing? Like, when does it become Hey,
Khotman Lebu M. I think he's a legend for. Shout out to him. He's a legend for everything that he's done.
Yeah.
That is a very, very good question, because now it's almost like we are seeing the polygamist live, we are seeing it live jive, happening, But I think that's the nice thing, is that it is a real thing. It's a real conversation in society. It is happening, and we are faced with the real instant like this one, yabo. What I would say is, shout out to him, because I'm a bit split here, because I'm like, shout out to him because he's a real man. I jolly around, and for him, he has no time to waste with relationships and same time, which isn't that what all women want? A man who's committed. And then again, it's like, how many times can you do it at the same time? How many times can you keep going?
Hey man, if you can afford it.
Hey, if the pockets are saying okay,
if you can afford it,
no, you can do it. I think it would be interesting to hear from the wives as well, to hear how they're taking it. But he's really committed, and he's really done the right things. He's done the right procedure. 6, it's one. Hey, it's too much.
It's too much.
I know. Shout out.
Hi guys, this is Shugangana. Totally careful. Remember, if you're standing by the water cooler there at work, tell your boss this is where it's at. Valana my laptop. It's a Friday hangout, kicking it back and ushering in the weekend. It is your boy Ayanda, and I'm chilling with Mustbedubza.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. Asmaboy.
What can I say, people? Today is just another day in the history books for us again. Our numbers just get more and more all the time here at Mzansi Speedway. We've got people from all over South Africa coming today with their 4x4s to compete. We set up new obstacles for them. We dug holes in the ground. We dug holes on the sides. They got 16 hill climbs to climb. And I think it's a day of fun here. It's a day for families to come out and have fun.
I developed the love of the off-road. I was in Richards Bay when I was working at Mustbedubza, and then I met this convoy of buggies, and then I asked, who are these guys? They going off-road. And then I was inspired. I had a 4x2 then. And then I traded in and get a 4x4 Hilux.
Number one, ekubhemeni the reverse usemncane so kufuneka into ba uziqaphele loba intoni oyiwishayo kusasa ubhasobha icuba ubhasobha utshwala neyintombi ke kodwa ngeke sande kakhulu lapho impilo leyo so ndiyathanda ukuthi ndandingenamoto nami uyabona ndaqala ibhizinisi kancane kancane. It's been 22 years now ndisebhizinisini oko ndandizinikezele ndiqala ndingenamoto ndiqhuba amatroli ndizihambela kanzima nokuhlangana nabantu ke abaright obabona ukuthi baqhuba babheka phambili nawe ungene emzileni straight. So mawungabe usemncane usesesikolweni nyamezela esikolweni at least ka standard 10 ngoba into eyenzekayo ngoku ndandikade ndinovalo into ba makuqhamuka umlungu andikwazi ukuthetha isingisi.
Actually, it's much more scary when you're outside than when you're inside. That's my experience.
Really?
Yes.
What do I have to tell you? You can see it's crazy here.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. Asmaboy.
What can I say, people? Today is just another day in the history books for us again. Our numbers just get more and more all the time here at Mzansi Speedway. We've got people from all over South Africa coming today with their 4x4s to compete. We set up new obstacles for them. We dug holes in the ground. We dug holes on the sides. They got 16 hill climbs to climb. And I think it's a day of fun here. It's a day for families to come out and have fun.
I developed the love of the off-road. I was in Richards Bay when I was working at Mustbedubza, and then I met this convoy of buggies, and then I asked, who are these guys? Hey, going off-road. And then I was inspired. I had a 4x.
Issue. That is Jay-Z coming through with Alicia Keys saying Empire State of Mind. Oh, what a classic, my boy.
What a classic.
What a classic.
Yo, big shout out to Jay-Z. One time, he's given us so many hits now.
Yeah, he goat.
He He's ushered a lot of even artists, you know, new generational artists, you know.
Yeah.
And even with him, like I feel like even didn't he also sign Tyler?
I was about to say Tyler just
the new
just
generation
entered the
is coming in.
Yeah.
Even like South Africa, I feel like we also need some new generations. You know, we need new people coming in. You know, even the music industry, even the politics. Have you heard the latest one? The new people in power.
Okay.
The new people in power. There's a latest story. Ega Tutuzani Zuma. Talking about the new people,
the young
machines who are coming into, you know, the new political terrain, you know, and he was actually at a business conference. This one is right. He was at a business conference, and amongst, you know, all these businessmen, he comes up there, you know, as, you know, the young machine as he is, you know, and as he's about to, you know, get into his speech, you know, he comes on, he just says Amandla. Cricket. And I think the one thing that shocked a lot of people, he proceeded to say, you know, I can't swear,
I saw that video.
He proceeded, you know, and I think what took a lot of people is that comment to say, I know, you know, we are in the new age right now. This is our leader. This is our future right here.
Imagine, bro. I think also he just didn't understand the space. Like,
yeah.
I don't know whether I was still excited for being, you know, the deputy president.
Yeah.
But there's a time and place for things. I mean, even the people that came before him, I don't think Zuma went into a business conference and said, Amandla. You know? So I think, he just didn't understand. He was still caught in the excitement. And he knew that all eyes were on him at that moment, because it was his first time coming out in public. You know?
Yes.
One thing that also stood out for me, he didn't have that gravitas. This is my leader, you know? Yeah, man, it's
you don't think it's cause of this is where we at now, the new age, and that's how we're gonna have, you know, leaders who are saying, yo, give me some time, let me cook.
Yeah.
You don't think that this is the new age lingo, this is the new age, you know, leadership, you know?
I feel you. I mean, we come from a generation where, you know, our leaders were in a space where men don't cry.
Yeah.
No, indoor must.
Yeah.
And now we're in a space where we say men must talk. Men must talk. So maybe he's going to give us the approach of, as young people, we want to sit down and talk about our problems.
You see?
And we want to have more platforms where young people can sit and talk. So maybe it is the approach we need.
Maybe it's a new age approach, because even before, you know, our leaders, you know, Abo Nelson Mandela, you know, when they would say people of South Africa, you know, you'd understand.
You understand
like, you understand.
This has many tears and blood behind it.
So maybe now, you know, the leaders will come, Amandla, you know, and then we'll be like, hey.
Maybe I was hoping to trend, and that's where we're going with our leaders. Because I mean, Helen Zille has taken that approach.
You see,
Helen has gone, how do I reach to the youth on social media? She's constantly making skits. And look, her following is slowly but surely growing.
Yeah. You know, she's giving us a new image of her relating to, because we do need leaders who are gonna understand the new age problem too. We're gonna understand that, some of us in the new generations, we were not there in that time, and we are dealing with different problems right now. You understand?
Yeah.
And we need people who can understand the different problems that we're dealing with right now. That's another thing. No.
I know. Let's give him time. Maybe he will.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him be the chef. Touching on something that also speaks to something similar to Limpopo, Limpopo Boy. There's a reality TV star called Ino Morolong.
Ino.
She's always been controversial. She also had a video. She said, I see you, Limpopo Boy. I'ma raise you.
What me too.
What me too. So she had a video that was also leaked with her in an Uber. You could see that she was intoxicated. And, well, let's just say she exposed some of her sensitive body parts. She went out social media and she was like, I was not aware the video is leaked. It was leaked by a friend. A friend came up and he said, yes, it was me. I simply shared it to someone. I didn't know that one person would leak it.
I think we have a problem here. Where do we draw the line? Do we draw the line at the taking of the video or at the leaking of the video?
How dare you take a video in an Uber?
Yes, where do we draw the line?
Why?
Yes, where do we say, okay, here is where it shouldn't have gone past? Because for some people, it's like, for her, it's like, no, it shouldn't have been leaked. That's her argument, right?
Yeah.
And then for some people, it's like, why were you taking it in the first place?
Well, I mean, if we look at it just at face value.
Okay.
The rules, the legal rules here, Uber. You have already violated them.
The legal rules.
The legal rules here, Uber. You violated
the ones that we don't read when we're downloading the app.
Yeah.
The one that we just say accept.
Accept. Terms and conditions apply. Accept. You
accept.
violated them.
Yes.
Because now imagine that Uber driver. You know? Yes, maybe one can argue, no, he also liked it, blah, blah, blah. Maybe there's someone who didn't, who felt so uncomfortable and violated in his space.
That is violation. That is, I believe, like in any other instance, that would not fly in the law. You know? Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely, I don't think that's, we can excuse that in any way.
I mean, everyone was up in arms saying that she was just looking for a way to trend. This is what she does. And then it begs the question for me, like, is that the world we're living in now? Like, are you willing to bend your morals, expose yourself and personal, even to the extent of exposing your body and your private parts just to trend?
And I think it's a real thing. I think people are definitely looking to trend. Look, I'm not saying that she is looking to trend, but I'm saying that it is a real thing within the social media space, and the times that we're living in, because attention online is so it's so volatile. Like you one time one thing is trending, one time one thing. If you are doing good, sometimes you don't trend. So people do look for ways and things to do to trend, and that's something that we need to look into to say, it's gonna consume us. It's gonna consume our future generation. People are gonna do more and more things, and sometimes they can even do dangerous things, to trend, and they don't think about the repercussions after, the things that come after.
And now the thing is with Uino specifically, right? She's got a business, where she provides men on social media and stuff like that. She's got a group of girls. Girls can hit her up, DM her, send them their profiles, their images, and then she sends these girls to be people's plus ones at events or stalk her at a club. I don't know if some even take it further. That's a different discussion. But now my issue with this is, if she, as the boss of the company, has videos and is going this extent with herself and her privacy, what about the young girls that are DMing her and wishing to earn an income? What is she saying to them? Is she saying it's okay to go the extra mile to cross the line?
To cross the lines, why because it's like now, what message are you sending to those young girls who are hitting you up? You understand? Like, basically you are saying, hey man, it's okay, it's okay, you can do it, you can do whatever you can do, you can cross the lines, it's fine. And for me personally, hey, I'm not in agreement with that one. I do think that, look, people have different ways of earning their money, and to each their own, and you can do whatever you need to do. It's just that some things don't expose them. Don't expose it to us. Don't expose it to the world. Keep it in your business. We won't judge you. Just don't expose. That's my only thing. That's my only 2 cents.
Well, that wraps it up for us with Wowza What a Week. I want to touch base with you on the album. Ooh. I'm excited. Ooh. But I want to jump to a song, and I think it came from this topic that we just spoke about with this Toko. So I want to jump to my favorite song on the album, and then we'll come back and we'll unpack it. Issue, remember, we're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time.
Shout out to Bogart Radio live and Back to the City XZ. We know Kalu winner. It's 10K challenge. The competition, yes. 2013. So from 2013 until namhlanje, sese back to the city. So. And let
me tell you, from the moment I stepped out of the car, the energy, you could feel it from outside already. It's going down in there.
People are in the rain right now. That shows you the love for music, isn't it?
Like I need a little bit of hip-hop to make me spend all the cash and all the rent money.
Hip-hop is still alive, you know what I mean? But I had to come with the bangers. I have my boy Words. Made sure that we curated according to their vibe.
Here's the thing about hip-hop, like you can get Drake, you can get whatever, but when you bring in the person we didn't realize we needed. Yeah. But when he lands, nigga, do baby Esco? Amen.
We don't have a lot of these, so we have to appreciate every moment of these things. So every person in the crowd, I appreciate them so much because we don't see you everywhere at other gigs we go to,
The one thing that's dope about hip-hop is that it's a universal language, you know what I mean? It's a universal music. It's the youngest music genre, at least globally. Yeah. But in terms of impact of culture, of black people, it's always represented. Therefore, if you do hip-hop in Mozambique, you can connect with me in Sauda. And if you do hip-hop in Senegal or in Dubai or wherever, hip-hop is a language that just speaks to itself, and that's what I think. That's what I've always tried to tap into is the human being. And if the human being fucks with hip hop, then we'll find a way to kind of connect one way or the other.
Out the city. Back to the city. Yeah. I'm told. Let's push it focus. We are told when I gas. Go support and I will tell you I people got. Push up a target.
I mean, love this shit. The merch is merching. Bogart Radio, check them out. Beat.
Shout out to Bogart Radio and shout out to Back to the City.
Dubs, this is probably my favorite track on the album, bro. I don't want to lie.
Is it?
Yeah. Also,
Shout out.
I think also because you guys did the whole tribute to Thobela very nicely. Like a lot of people like to sample or what's that word when you're not sampling?
Interpolate.
Yes, when you interpolate a song. Like a lot of people never know how to do it well.
Yes.
Some of them overdo it, or you end up missing the song itself. So I think you did it so nicely, and it fits very well, man. And Thobela is such a classic, you know.
I know. Shout out. I'm glad it's being received well. You know, it's like we knew that we're gonna get into a season of Eat Doggo, you know. But now we are here. Shout out to Amani ZA for that one. You know, big shout out to SMG. Big shout out to Dumi Gift. Those are the collaborators on the jam that we made. Also on the guitar, Dumi Gift as well. So it was a group of very talented individuals who came together, you know, and I mean it shows. It's very audible on the song, you know.
And talking about the collaborators you've got on the album, right? Can you list some of them and tell me how it came about? You know, there's some producers who they create a beat and they're like, there's no one I can hear here but this person. And there's just some things that just happen organically. So how did you find these voices and how did it come about?
Okay, so as a producer, like I'm always in the studio, you know, and I'm always collaborating with different artists, you know, different from all walks of life and stuff like that. And for me, there's some artists that I collaborate with and I'm like, you know, I know you're not famous, but wow, what a talent you are, you know. And I have a lot of those artists that I look up to and that I feel like the world needs to hear you. The world needs to definitely hear you. And the approach of this album was basically focused on the music more than anything, more than the clouds, more than the trends, more than, you know, the challenges, more than anything, but like just the musical aspect of it. And there are people who I look up to, and these are the collaborators that I've collaborated with, you know, to say, yo, you need this voice, this talent, it needs to be heard, you know. Big shout out to the likes of, like I said, Amani Zere, there's Aurori Diamonds, there's Nello on it, there's Nogwazi, you know, Sister Nogwazi, Zoe Mudicha, you know, D Rose on it. Ooh. You understand? Luigi Anywhere. Big shout out to Luigi Anywhere, African Papi, you know. Leandra Verts is another vocalist. These are all vocalists that I dare you to go and look out for because they are all talented. You won't be disappointed.
Damn. Sounds like your own Avengers.
Yo,
you know?
I didn't call my own Avengers. People that I really feel like, yo, these, when I'm in the studio and I'm recording them, I'm in awe, you know. I'm like, wow, what a voice, you know.
Oh man, that's amazing. Well, a lot of people know you from, you know, the hip-hop space. I mean, you have dabbled in piano with, you know, Epatini, with Abo Scots and Picky Peak and all of that, but for you to now make a whole soulful piano, I'd like to call it.
Yes, 100%.
What does this mean for Mustbedubza, and what's the kind of message you wanted to relay out there to the people?
I often do say that, you know, when it comes to music is like the scenery, you know. A lot of the times we use music to communicate, you know, different emotions, different events, different, you know, it's like a snapshot in time. You know, when you think about all the Michael Jacksons, that's a snapshot at that time. And music is basically that. It's like a snapshot at that time, and it's used to communicate a certain message, you know. And for me, because I'm very versatile in different genres and different genres of music, I like to use the music as the backdrop, the canvas, you know, as the background to the scene that I'm trying to paint and the message that I'm trying to get across, you know. I often say that if I'm trying to tell you guys that, yo, if Friday namhlanje, let's go turn up, you know, there's a certain type of genre that I'll use, you know. If I'm trying to say, listen, I'm in my feelings, I have a heartbreak, there's a certain type of genre that communicates that message, you know. And for me, for the journey that I was on, you know, and it's mostly spiritual, you know, and it's mostly, you know, very spiritual, very, very introspective, you know, soulful, communicated that, you know. The bedrock of the stories that I tell within Soulful aligns with what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to communicate in this album.
For sure. And with you portraying something of that nature, soulful and the element of spiritual. The title Kwanda, for a lot of cultural people, whether you be a Nguni speaking person, the word Kwanda says a lot. So why the title Kwanda?
Kwanda, when we translate it, means growth. It means growth, and basically it spoke to me a lot because I'm in that period of my life where I'm realizing a lot of growth,
Yeah.
I'm realizing a lot of growth from where I was in the past and where I am now, and every journey involves growth, at every journey you need to evolve, otherwise it's not a journey if you're not growing,
For sure.
and I felt like this is where I need to show and communicate that growth, and by the way, Gwanda, which is also my first name,
Oh wow! Come on,
Shout out.
creativity on another level.
I decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna self-title this one and basically give the most introspective body of work that I've ever given, my most honest introspective body of work out there.
Wow, man, power. Now I want to get a tad personal on this one. I mean, on your journey, you've worked closely with a lot of our beloved fallen soldiers, Abu Costa Teach, aka Ricky Rick, RIP to all those legends. How did that impact your journey of music and where you are right now in terms of your story of music? And how did that translate into your music?
So for the longest time, I've always been behind the scenes. I've always been a producer, sound engineer, making the music behind the scenes, right? I'm an introvert, so like if you know me, I'd rather be in the studio, I'd rather be cooked up there, But having worked with these great superstars and great energies, big personalities, Ukinen, when he walked into the room, he was a big personality, and having seen them and witnessed how they communicate and how they touch people, and how they put out music with intention, when we lost them and we lost them in this journey, it became such a thing that I felt like the responsibility to say, I was being passed on the baton, to say, okay, our greats are no longer here. Who's gonna take on the journey? Who's gonna continue this journey onto inspiring people, giving people hits, giving people music that they can have memories to, and I felt a great responsibility to say, let me take on this journey, let me take it on, let me take on the responsibility. And I think that's what influenced me going from just a producer, sound engineer, to saying, listen, I want to get in front, I want to be a DJ, I want to release my own music, to the world, and basically just go out there and perform the music as well, so that influenced me in that way to say, if not us, who else,
Power.
If not us, who else?
If not us, who else? Well, that is Mustbedubza breaking down his album. So definitely go out there, download, listen to it on all DSPs. It's available everywhere. Album is called Kwanda by Mustbedubza. We are still chilling with him for the next hour, but of course we are adding your favorites, and our guest has entered the building. Ushine is in the building. We're about to sit back and chop it up with her. Remember, we're not here for a long time, we're just here for a good time. Dubs, on that note, I want to play the song that I personally think is gonna be the hit single
drum
of
roll,
the album.
drum roll.
Okay. Mustbedubza, African boy, African brother.
African
Who's
boy.
on the track?
Who's on the track? Leandra Vert, the beautiful Leandra Vert, you know. And I did say, Guti, I'm putting African boys in fashion again, you know.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I'm bringing them back. Yeah, African boys in Zongbonga, thank you.
Issue. Well, talking about shiny things and shiny moments and shiny music. Ladies and gentlemen, in the building, we do have Ushine. Some of you might know her from one of the greatest shows that just came to an end, called Homecoming on Umzansi Wetu. Hello, Sisunjan.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Shine.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. On a Friday, what decided to Nat?
Of course, an old friend called and I had to pick up.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. What's the weekend looking at for you? What are you up to this weekend?
Oh, I need to relax now. I just celebrated my birthday, so I'm on a chill mode now. I'm doing some script reading on some couple new projects, and
come on, booked and busy.
Yes.
I'm trying.
Come on, that's
what we like to
hear.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Oh, thank you for joining us. It's very simple. Like I said, we're just here to hang out and get to know you outside of the work. Ooh. All right? Okay, no, I can see you're nervous.
No,
I can see you're nervous. Don't worry.
I like to gatekeep my personality, but I know I can't.
Not
with the industry I've picked.
No, not at all. And look, when I posted saying you are coming, I had a lot of gents saying, yo, it's my crush, so please ask this question and this question.
Okay.
I had a lot of sisters saying, yo, Shine, come on.
I really want to know.
So be on the lookout for some interesting questions I'm going to ask you.
Of course, okay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's break the ice a bit. First question. What hidden talents or skills do you have that people might not expect from you?
I don't have hidden talents. But I did take French in school, so I can
okay,
just a little bit. It's not that.
Which one would it be? Number one, right? Which one would it be? Yeah. And what would you be talking about?
Oh my goodness! I have two.
Okay.
I'd go for an owl.
Ooh.
And then I would go for a lioness, because I know she's the one who brings the food to the table.
Okay.
She's the one who goes hunting.
Okay.
And it's also just my animal being a Leo as well.
Okay.
But with the owl, I just found them so interesting. No one ever knows.
But they are also wise, you know?
Yes.
How long you got?
Hey?
That's
what I was about
to say. Because they come out at night.
I was about to say that.
Would you be having a conversation on a broomstick?
I would be having a conversation. I would say, what's your story? Because people say, you do funny business, but like
Okay.
I think you're kind of cool.
Okay,
so
fair
that
enough,
would
fair
be
enough.
yeah.
Okay. No, I get you.
Yeah.
And you know, I almost made the misunderstanding of Gucci Aloy. Which brings me to the next question, right? What are some of the things that people misunderstand about you?
Funny enough, actually, one of my friends said this about me during her birthday speech for me. She said that I come across as very controlling, but it's only because I want the best.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yeah,
when
I think I'm a bit of a perfectionist.
Okay.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
So we group chat, you're the one that says, guys, let's book the flights.
No, I just need things like in a proper way, and I'm just like so sweet.
Are you the admin?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. Even recently, I did a trip with my high school friends and asked someone else to do the work. And they weren't doing it the right way. I was just
So
like,
you had
okay. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, but like I was trying to, give the reins to someone.
Let someone do it.
Yeah, it didn't work out well. But yeah, it was me also just trying to, leave that thing of, being in control.
So you have to like let go. Let go.
Yeah, I struggle with that a lot. But
Really?
Yes. I do everything. Even my birthday, I planned the whole thing. I did everything by myself.
Do you have trust issues?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I think it's just that thing of like wanting everything to go according to
to my vision. Yeah.
Speaking of that, like, okay, so since you are such a person who wants everything to be, intentional, direct. Now, you said something about you've been reading scripts and this weekend. Now, if somebody had to get a script about you, and had to play you in a movie, who would you want it to be?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
I'd probably go Left Eye.
Okay.
I don't know. Left Eye or Aaliyah, maybe. Yeah, those two.
Okay.
I think
can see
they have.
Aaliyah.
Yeah. They have something. Yeah, they have a. I don't know. Like, I've never met them, but there's sort of a connection that I feel with them, even like, from afar, from screen. They just I feel like they're genuine people.
Okay.
And yeah, I think those two.
You landed the top notch. Listen.
When that dubs, who would play you?
Who would play me? Hectic.
Yeah,
you didn't see that one?
I can't interview one.
Who's this thing about?
Yo, no, but that's crazy actually. Who would actually play me? Look, I think in this Dead or Alive,
Yeah.
Dead or Alive. I think for me personally, I would like to say someone like because I always pictured myself having something close to a person like a Pharrell,
Okay.
Because of how he's touched so many different artists, so many different careers. Yes, and I always used to think of myself as somebody who's also touched so many different careers and so many different, Yes. So yeah, I think yeah.
Oh, fire!
I like
man.
that.
Fire.
Great choice.
Okay. Talking about choices.
Oh God.
I like this one. Right?
Yes.
So obviously we are Jola, or you Jola'd before, so you made a choice.
Right.
You have an ex, but if your ex had to describe you with one word, what would it be?
Jesus.
One word.
One word. Even the one you ended terms on bad terms. How would he describe you?
I don't know, because I don't think I'd be thinking about what my ex is thinking.
PR answer.
Your PR change.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need a word.
I don't have one.
Okay. How would you describe yourself in a relationship? One word.
One?
Yeah.
No, I can't do one. I got like a million of those. And oh gosh. Loyal.
Okay.
Invested. Yeah. I show up to the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you bring to the table? If you say you show up to the party.
I bring everything.
Where? Nah.
Yeah, everything.
At least you were able to find a word, you know? Because I feel like they would write essays about me. In fact. Like, there's a lot.
Good ones or bad ones?
I'd like to think good, you know?
Right.
Did you hear the change in his
I'd like to think.
I'd like
to think some good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I have a question, right? In the eyes of Shine, how would you describe success? I know. Right now you are in that phase of you're working on your career. I'm sure there's a lot of ventures that you are getting into. You understand? But when you look and you're saying, I'm looking into the future, and I'd like to. This would be my ideal of success. What would that be?
I don't like to do that. I'm so sorry to not have an answer for you, but I like to live in the moment, and I like to appreciate what I prayed for is what I'm living in now.
Okay.
And so I do that, and whatever obviously comes along with that would be that. I don't like to envision it. I'll see it happening.
Okay. But then let's word it like this then. Right? Presently,
yes.
Right? Would you deem yourself as someone who has reached a level of success in where you are? And in that, how do you define it? What is it that made you say, you know what? No, man, get on, la. I was able to do this, or this is how I feel. Or, because some people define success in their emotion or where they are mentally, where they are emotionally, and not necessarily a materialistic thing,
Yes.
So what would that definition for you be?
That definition would be that I'm glad the big show came now when I was emotionally mature to deal with people and people on sets and stuff like that. And for me, I also think the reception from the people who are just just giving you that sort of nod.
Yeah.
Whether you're not doing this for that.
Yeah,
because I wasn't as long as I'm working, as I'm working, and to get those little nods from people is quite. It gives a bit of my heart a bit of success. Yeah.
I wanna delve divert a bit and go deeper into that. How have you received it, and how has it impacted you being noticed? Some people get shaken off their axis. Now all of a sudden I can't eat in peace. Now I can't go to the store to go buy bread without being noticed. Things like that. How has it really impacted your life? And how are you dealing with it?
I think I'm doing well. But I'm such a to myself person. Like I said, with the personality thing, I just wish I could just, show it to my close friends and family. But I think I've been doing really well with that. I think I've been receiving people really well. But I think... Please do your question again. I had something so good to say.
Success shakes people off their axis a bit. Or let me say, being noticed, being a public figure, right?
Yeah.
How has it impacted your life? Because, now you can't go out at home without, maybe makeup or getting dressed in a certain way just to go buy bread.
Yeah, so I have a problem with friends and family who, when someone sees it, be like, it must be, and then I go, it's up to you if you see it, if you don't.
Yeah.
But then friends and family no, it is. So that it irks me a bit, but I'm always willing to, because those are the people that watch.
Yeah.
Those are the people who give us the views. So I'm always ready to. I'm appreciative, but I'm also I'm such a I want to stay in my little wormhole all the time.
Yeah. I've also got a bit of a with that because there'll be sometimes someone will come to you and be like, no man, where do I know you from?
Yes.
Now I can't be like,
you know me. Watch the show.
Start listing your project. It might be no. Yeah.
So how do you normally respond to that? Where do I know you from?
I just laugh. I'm just like, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's normally because I'm walking with someone who knows, and then they say it. But I can't be like, hey,
Yeah,
it's that show.
Yeah, because I can imagine it would be a little bit awkward. Like, you saw me from TV, but
yeah, and they go,
like, no, that's not what I was talking about.
Actually, you look like someone. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now it's awkward. Now it's so awkward.
Now you just put your whole resume out there.
Yeah.
I 100% get you. I think are you into fiction?
Reading.
Just fiction in as a genre, like whether it's movies, whether it's are you into
love fiction.
Okay, I just want us to play around here a little bit hypothetically.
Okay.
If you were a fictional character, who would you be?
Existing one, or am I creating one for myself?
An existing one.
An existing one, you know.
A fictional character.
Yes, whether it's from a movie, a book, or anything, you know. Cartoon.
Or even if it's like a childhood, like a tooth fairy or a Santa Claus.
I think I'd probably go I'm thinking about Cartman from South Park.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, Cartman.
Yes.
Why?
Because he's just like so over life, and he's never like.
Right?
Yeah, he's just like always.
So Cartman used to make every time I used to watch South Park, Cartman used to make my day because he's always in just such this positive. Everything is just like going well for him. Everything has to just go according to him.
100%.
Yes, he's just so like
I like how his selfishness works for him.
For him, right?
I think that's why I picked him, because sometimes I'm just like always so giving that I forget to like pour into my cup. So like with Cartman, I'm just like if I'm selfish enough, I can be I can maybe attain some sort of
Yeah. No, I get you. And sometimes you end up as a person thinking like, ish, if I say no, or if I'm selfish, then they're gonna see me some type of way or what. Kandi, sometimes that's exactly what you need, knowing how to say no.
Oh, I don't even know what no sounds like.
Really?
Yeah, I can't even spew it out.
Are you that friend that like?
I'm a yes man.
Oh, so if I need to pay rent, you're the first person I can call.
You call me a people pleaser.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So if I'm short on rent, you one of those friends?
Not that. Not that type of pleasing. No way. What?
Okay, so if you're like,
then if that was the situation, I would go around looking for cash for you.
So you'd help out.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yo, let's come with a plan.
Your stress is mine.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's come up with a plan of how we can solve this thing.
Yes,
okay,
100%.
That's fair enough. That's fair.
I can take that. If your life had a theme song, like whenever you walk into a building, it's like zang zang, what would be your song?
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I don't know. Let me think. Probably something by Drake, because I'm just like obsessed with him.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. Nothing's coming to my head right now.
God's plan.
Think of that song. Think of that song when you walk in, and then there's the Beyonce fans. Like they're blowing your hair.
Yeah.
Blowing your hair and the lights are on you, you understand? And it's just you. Yes.
And you are walking in slow motion. You know.
Yeah, no. Yo, they just all went blank. It's just gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell nah, God's plan, thank me later. Or something more recent.
It's one of those gems. It has to be like those gems, because I don't feel like it should be something that's well known.
Okay.
Like an archive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you. A Drake archive.
Yeah.
So on that Thank Me Later album going down.
Yes.
Okay.
I think there. I just don't know which one. I'm so sorry.
Nah, that whole album slaps for me. That's my favorite Drake, by the way. Like,
that's the classic.
The new Drake.
No, new Drake is still fire. Please respect my
Hey
guy.
Man, it's too zone, but no.
That is the classic. I think mine would be Shabang.
Really?
Right.
I feel like it's just
so vibey.
It's just got an intro, you understand? It's just got an intro and a half, you understand?
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be me. I think one question that I my last question.
Yes.
And then I'm out and I'm stopping to terrorize you. What I think I like to ask people this, because we are in a society where there's so much happening and there's so many standards to live up to. There's so many things that we deal with on a daily basis.
100%.
What or where, or how can I put this? What is your happy place? your happy place, your serenity, you know, like
home with mom.
Mariri.
Yes, home with mom. And I also just like the fact that, family, they don't care about what you're doing as long as you're still that person that you were. I think, I like going home because I'm always humbled each and every time.
Grounding.
Yes, very grounded. Home with mom for sure.
Do you forgive family easily?
No.
Because family can
No, I don't. I think there's one family member that I didn't speak to for like a year. Because also with this thing of being a perfectionist, you always want people to do things the way you do it. And when they don't, you become so disappointed. Yeah. And I just become so cold. And I think it took like a year, even with a friend, like a whole year to resolve it. Yeah, a grudge. It was a terrible grudge.
And how does your family receive you being in the public eye and, and that kind of a...
I think everyone's happy because they knew from a young age. I also knew from a young age.
Well, hence the name.
Yes.
Wow. Well, yeah. Like even from early days, even before I made it to actual school with uniform, I wanted to be on stage.
Yeah.
Whatever type of stage was on, I was like, put me on. There's a play, put me on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're still chilling with Ushiny. It's of course your boy Ayanda with Mustbedubza. We relaxing, kicking it back. It's a Friday. We're just chilling, man. Talk to your boss. Tell them vala my laptop. We can say let's keep a makula box. Even if that's or that teeth, you never know. But for now, let's kick it back and relax. Remember, we're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible. when the city's asleep. Before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. That's my boy.
I'm here for me. What can I say, people? Today is just another day in the history books for us again. Our numbers just get more and more all the time here at Mzansi Speedway. We've got people from all over South Africa coming today with their 4x4s to compete. We set up new obstacles for them. We dug holes in the ground.
Ooh, child. That song was Jeremiah with Bryson Tiller and Chris Brown saying wait on it. Before that we had Jazzworks, Tukutela and Babala M saying Uvalo. What are you guys currently listening to? What kind of music are you listening to?
Drake. Yeah, but Yano's, I chop and change between Yano's, Drake, Java.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're not into three-step, Afrotech, deep house.
Deep house, no. I need to be in the mood for it, like on an island somewhere.
Nah.
Yeah.
In
Dubs,
Ibiza.
what are you listening to?
I'm listening to Wanda. No, I listen to, you know, my music taste, my music palette is so weird. Yes, ngesinye isikhathi uzotungena emotweni yami khali gospel.
Yeah.
More to ngena ngesinye isikhathi khala ama Sunday grooves, you understand? But I do chop and change. I'm loving the three-step Afrotech scene right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing amazing, you understand? And just in general, some of the brews that I work with, you know, they taking out some amazing music, you know.
Okay. If you out there, you're listening, I do have something special for you. We are giving away an amazing getaway. So listen up. You could be escaping to Peace Haven on Lagoon with your favorite people. One lucky couple and 3 additional couples of their choice, whether that's a friend or a family, can win an exclusive 3-night luxury retreat valued at 22,500 Rand, courtesy of Peace Haven on Lagoon and Bogart Radio. Now to enter, follow both Peace Haven on Lagoon and Bogart Radio on Facebook, like and repost the competition post, then DM us a screenshot showing that you are following both pages and have reposted the post. Now the entries close on 31st of August 2026. The prize is only valid during the off-peak periods and is subject to availability. Full terms and conditions apply. Nani ninga-entarisha, guys?
I was about to say, I was like, I'm doing that right this second.
Nani ninga-entarisha? I mean,
what?
It's a couple plus 3 additional couples.
Imagine.
I mean, that's who's to say it could be my couple, could be my best friend, could be
Yes.
my.
Understand.
We understand. So for me, that's a family and friends getaway trip for
Definitely.
Mahala. You know.
Definitely.
You know, I'm entering right
yeah,
now, and
for sure.
yeah, and Ayanda, cela usifake lapho. Cela usifake lapho.
In fact, I would say if y'all win, I mean, there's 8 people going. What's one spot? You know.
It is a lot. Yeah.
It is a lot,
yeah.
bro.
It's a lot
It
of
is a
people.
lot. Talking about commenting and sharing with you guys, we do have a comment on our app. Someone says, Pearl says, Dubs is bringing such a great vibe and I'm loving the new music. Shine, I love your work. Big ups, girl. All the best for the future.
Shout out to Pearl.
Shout out to Pearl. Well, let's delve into our topic of the day, right? So I'm going to play you guys a clip that introduces this topic, and then we're going to chop it up. I'd really like to hear you
do I
guys.
need my headphones for this?
I think, yeah.
Because I want to win. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Jabs, I'm a 33-year-old. Jabs, I'm a 33-year-old man, and I'm engaged to a woman who's 55. She's also umama kamganwami. Her son and I are the same age. I've known them since we were about 15. Ngaleso skhathi ube u-auntie nje kumina. Ngivakashela kwakhe to spend time with my friend. Asenzela ukudla, asipho lift, mangabe sicela ukuya emall. The normal teenage stuff. Ngangingahlukile from being her own son ngendlela esiphethe ngayo. She's never been married. After school, life happened. Kwaba nokuqhelelana phakathi kwami nempintshi yami ngenxa yokuthi saya to different universities in different cities. And at some point I left the country to study in Cuba. We eventually lost touch, singaxabananga, nami ngaze ngabuya ekhaya after some time. About 3 years ago, I bumped into his mother at a restaurant launch. Saxoxa sikhumbula insuku zakudala and we exchanged numbers and kept in touch. At first it was innocent. Besikhuluma nje about umsebenzi, mina ngudokotela, yena uyasebenza. We'd speak about impilo, current affairs, etc. After a few weeks, we started meeting for coffee every now and again. And somewhere along the line, I realized I looked forward to hearing from her more than anybody else. She challenged me intellectually, une sense of humor, efana neyami, and for the first time in my life, I felt completely understood by the opposite gender.
Now, the topic of the day is, does age matter? Is it really just a number? And what's the proximity in terms of dating?
Yeah.
Guning.
I won't lie. I didn't see that curve coming, you know. But that's actually a very, it's not a norm, you know, in society, but you know, it does happen. It does happen. It's just that now this person you used to be in close proximity, and then manje in the later ages, now you are finding a connection.
Maruti, the friend and I, eventually we, you know, I mean, there's a lot of those friends that you grew up with, and then when you're an adult, you're no longer even in contact with, you know, in communications with.
And they're just excusing us now.
Yes.
No, but there are those friends, like, for example, let's say you had a friend you grew up with and they dated someone, and then you guys grew apart, you're not chatting anymore, and then years later, you are now in your 30s, you're meeting their ex-girlfriend and you guys are vibing. Can you still say, no, I grew up with your ex?
What about with your parent?
Yeah, that's different. No,
Like,
you're comparing like different fruits right now.
Because, okay.
So then the issue here is the age.
No.
Okay, the issue wouldn't be. We'll get to the age. We'll get to the age. Whoa, I know there's a lot to unpack here. Well, we'll get to the age. But what's the conversation like with your friend when you do see them? You know,
because you will see them if you decide to hop onto this thing.
You will. You get to meet them at some point. Like, what are you? Are you saying, hey? Hi, my son.
Yeah, basically, I'm your daddy now.
Hey, if the mom is like, let's do it.
One thing I will say about this is I'm always for connection. If he's feeling a connection there and people really find it, and he's finding it with this with the friend's mom, I get it. But
because for me, he's saying here, for the first time, he feels heard, he feels recognized,
which is important.
Which is a very important thing. So, what outweighs? Like, how can we measure that something else is more important than that to him?
I think what's happening here also, there's another layer from when they were growing up. So this person knows him personally. So she has an advantage.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
She has an advantage already. And the fact that she's older, she's seen the world more, she's much more wiser. So I think he might be mistaking her understanding with what obviously she knows about him. Because I think
okay, I see where you're going with this. Yeah. So like that, how do I say it in Slow? Family reality. Yes. And then you feel like, oh, this feels like you know me, and it was just a matter of where we come from.
Exactly.
I do want to clear that later on. I mean, the clip is quite lengthy.
Okay.
So I did kind of chop it up, but later on he does say that there was never any form of grooming while I was growing up. There was never any sight of that. The mom was very strict. The mom was very. This whole thing came up now in the adult ages.
You could tell when he was saying it that it's a thing that's happening now. 100%. I'm not going the grooming vibe. No,
Okay.
No, 100%. I'm just saying this person knows him personally, like growing up and stuff, and so she has a lot of things to like fall back to in terms of
understanding him.
Yeah.
But he's grown. What problems or what has a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old compared to a 38-year-old who's now paying bills? The problems are different. So you're definitely not gonna know me.
The problems are different, but your childhood has a lot to do with who you become. You do have a lot of that. I personally, this is a lot. I do think that I've seen situations where like age was not a problem, because I think in a relationship, people find mutual exchange in whatever, sometimes we could judge it. You could judge whatever they find like mutually exchangeable, and it works for them. And if they recognize that it works and they recognize what is in exchange, then I feel like who are we to judge?
Yes.
But at the same time, damn, like, yo.
No, I think, that's what I'm saying. If he feels the connection is there, I think, the friend will understand.
So then what are we saying here? In this round table, are we saying that age does not matter? Is that what we're saying?
Yes. Oh, obviously. 100%.
What is your threshold in terms of younger and older? What's your threshold?
I don't have one.
I feel like 60.
Not to me. Not to me. I'm just saying people in general, as long as you're happy. Yeah. With me,
threshold.
Different story. But like people, as long as you're happy, man,
Because for me, I like playing the devil's advocate. I like making sure that we are unpacking all sides.
Yes.
Because for me, at our older age, yes, it's very open-minded. A 30-year-old dating a 55-year-old, I don't have a problem with that. But if you were to quantify that and then think about the fact that, okay, when this person...
don't do that. Don't do that.
When this person was 21, was getting their keys.
This person was 25.
No. No, but you're not talking about in the now.
Okay. Okay, so we cannot ever take it down.
You can't.
Okay.
Because we weren't there doing that at that time.
Okay.
Yes, but if it were people doing it at that time, then it's wrong. But the age is now.
But if you're an elderly person and you're willing to look down for 20 years, you were not willing to look down 20 years? Like your view? Like, what are you saying?
Yeah, no. Obviously, when they were 20, they weren't looking at like children that were like 1 year old.
So they were looking at their age when they were 20.
Yeah, like,
and then that I just
kept on
stayed
going
at the
down.
same place, but I ended up going up.
I guess you can say that, but yeah.
And wait, I also want to know: does it matter? Does it matter in terms of gender as well? Like men versus women versus men. Does it matter the age?
Yeah, that's another point I wanted to pick up on. I just think it's unfair when people go if the female's older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still fair game for me.
Still fair game.
Fair game for everyone. Yes.
Fair game for everyone.
Okay.
I think naturally, it's more like acceptable if like a man is older, you know, and I think naturally it just goes to a lot of things, you know. I'm not saying this is the Bible, you know.
I'm waiting to hear this.
I'm just saying, you know. I think it goes with also age comes with a lot of experience, you know, and also when it comes with a lot of experience, I think women like, you know, a man who can take charge, who can take control, who's a leader, you know, who can be dominant as well. And some of those things, they happen over time, you know, with what you accumulate, with the knowledge you get, the experience you get, the decisions you know you can be able to make, the advice you can be able to give. And it's you can't give those same advice if you're a young man, you know.
I mean, the most common stance with that is the fact that, you know, they say men mature later.
They do.
So, wow.
They do. Like 40s or something is what I heard. Yeah.
Oh, now we've heard the threshold.
Okay. Good one.
So the stance is that, you know, they mature later. So a woman seeks then someone who maybe is established for himself, but also mentally is mature enough to lead a household. You know, a 25-year-old cannot look at a 25-year-old. Well, in this day and age now you can. I mean, you've got young millionaires, but you can't look at a 25-year-old to be establishing a whole household. You know, someone who's still got the itch and the urge to want to experience life and still be, you know, out there looking for things. Whereas you might find a 40-year-old, 50-year-old who's looking to settle down.
Yeah. And also, like, who set up that standard that we should be, like, you know, different ages at that? I think what different people, different things. So that's why I'm saying, like, even if it's like I'm in my 40s and I want to look at 20, I'll do it. Yeah.
Go for it.
How do you think finance comes into play with this? Because
of course.
Because it seems like this is the root of a lot of these decisions.
Look, I think I have a take on that financially, right? I think we are all discovering as we are growing older, especially I'm just talking about like starting from zero, you know. I'm not talking about somebody who's starting from like a wealthy family or anything like that. Like starting from zero, I think we all can agree that it takes time to accumulate wealth, you know, and to work on wealth. And I think that's why
Forex.
quick.
You don't like them much, do you?
Hey.
And I think that's why even you're finding even in our more liberated times right now, where women are able to accumulate wealth for themselves, that you find in their 20s and going into their 30s, they themselves can even say, "Angiko ready," you know, because they still feel like they are building, you know, they still
100%.
building, which is the same thing, you know, a lot of men would say, like, you know, in their 20s, like, yo, I'm not ready yet, you know, because it takes time to accumulate wealth, you know. So I think another thing that adds on to this whole thing of like, you know, the age and everything like that is because the older you get, the longer it takes to accumulate your wealth. And you find that most people accumulate their wealth in their 40s, you know. And
right.
So they are ready, you know, to take on the household, and maybe that's why we deem them to be more mature, you know.
What do you think, finance-wise?
Yeah, they say like happiness. What's the saying with money and happiness? It just flew over my head.
Y'all are always looking for anything that makes you happy when it comes to money.
No, I think it's a lie. I think money does bring happiness. I think it's a lie. And whoever has more, I think, sort of, you know, gets on the leaderboard.
Okay.
But also in that sense, different people, different things. In that sense, it's also nice to have that person being in the leaderboard also have a bit of emotional maturity with them that comes along. So money alone, I don't think, just with the maturity emotionally, I think yes.
So at your age now, right?
Yes.
If, let's say, there was a 20-year-old or 19-year-old,
a billionaire.
Hey.
Putting peas on the table. Only doing peas on the table.
If there was a 19-year-old, 20-year-old that was throwing bones, right? That was like, yo, Shine, you know, this is where I'm at.
Yeah,
know?
not my vibe.
What would make him cross that line? What would make you go, okay, let's give it a shot? What are the ticks?
I don't think he would cross.
Okay, let's say you're 40.
So age does matter.
So age does matter to you.
To me, yes.
So you wouldn't go down, but you go up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I wouldn't go down. Yeah, for me, no.
Why?
Because the fact that you guys, you're just, I don't know, in the frontal lobe. You know? When does it develop? It's just so hard. It's so hard. Like, sometimes I speak to males like that are younger than me. I'm just like, yo, I'm ready for this conversation to end. Yeah, just like people in my daily life. I'm just like, I wish, because I think my brain is like, I wouldn't say so far, but I think,
So maturity
is the number one.
And then the funds.
Yeah.
So I can be immature, but the funds can be high.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who have come along my way with funds, but I was just like, the conversation, it's not working.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd leave it at that.
Okay. Dubs, what would make you tick the box for 40?
I think I think it's the exchange at the time, you know, like what am I giving that person, what is that person giving me at the time, you know. Zotologuti, you know, Nami at the time, you know, I'm like, you know, at this point in my life, I just wanna live my life and I just want us to travel. So, you know, I need a sugar mama, you know, I need somebody who's got the funds, you know. Right. But also it can also happen the other way around, where I am also at an age where I'm like, Yazin, you know, I've built so much, I've got so much. I just need, you know, that person who's just gonna come and, you know, make everything come together, you know. So yeah,
female hand.
You know, you know, the female touch, you know,
that nurturing,
that nurturing touch, you know. So yeah, I think it all depends on the stage of your life that you are at, because I also don't judge, you know, the women who are just like, Yazin, umfana ozokujimisikas, you know. I don't judge them, you know. I don't judge them, you know, because you won't get that at your old age, you know.
Fair enough. Last one before we head out. Do you guys think, or what are your views with the whole aspect where people say, you know, young girls going for older men have daddy issues, or, you know, young guys looking at older women probably have issues with the mom and so forth? What do you guys think with that?
Okay, I'll take it. Like, I think we can all, personally, this is how I look at it. So anybody who has a different opinion, like, you can school me. But personally, I do really feel like it does boil down to, you know, what people are giving each other. You right? So I don't judge anybody, because at the end of the day, you might look at that person and be like, slay queen, or whatever you want to name them. Hey, sugar daddy. Hey, what? But they are not ashamed of it. They are openly saying, listen, the older man is like, listen, I need you know, I need company.
Yeah,
I
it's a
need company
choice.
from a beautiful lady who's just, who's just gonna give me youth, who's gonna make I've got the money.
Yes.
I don't need omunye ozongipha stress athi yo ngidinga ngidinga, I just need somebody who just wants shoes and bags. And that makes him happy, and then the lady's like, yo yazini, I don't mind everything, I just need somebody who's got money, angifuna ukukhuluma uthi favorite color what
They
no,
both
no,
know
no.
what they're doing there, and
They
that's
both-
that's
yeah.
about enough.
That's about enough.
Yeah.
And if they are happy and they're
Yeah.
content about it, in fact they are being more honest than some relationships where the exchange is not clear. The guy maybe just wants a quick round, and then the girl wants a quick emotional
A round of
what
lots of drinks.
maybe. Sisho njalo. But they are being more honest than where the exchange is not being honest, and I think where the exchange is honest, I salute it, regardless of whether I agree with it or not, I salute the exchange, and because it's honest,
It's honest, yeah. Agreed.
There are issues, mama drama.
Ooh.
Like, do you think it's valid to think that young girls who are after older men have daddy issues, or like guys who are after? Because also, like with guys, they say guys look for people that resonate or
There's also
translate their mothers.
there's also this thing that I've noticed with a lot of guys that a lot of the women they court. I've experienced this like a couple of times. A lot of women that they court look like their mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a lot,
Exactly.
and like, but then you courting someone and you find such like a honest relationship within that. So then it's a bit unfair to then go around and be like to someone else, mommy, daddy issues when it's now an older age.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So there's a sort of like energy going around where you obviously not in control of it, but that's the person who like birthed you, that's the person who gave you like nurturing and everything, and then now you're finding someone who sort of looks like, but also they're giving you the same thing. You could call that a bit, like are you trying to be like with your mom?
Yeah, yeah, true,
you see?
true.
So like, I don't like putting a name on things. I just like, people must do whatever.
Well, guys, that is definitely all the time we have for today. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Dubs, thank you for holding it down with me.
Yo, thank you so much for having me.
Shine, thank you for coming through.
Thanks for having me, guys. That was fun.
For the people out there, where can they find you?
At home.
You really want people to come find you at home?
Are you sure you want that?
I'm joking. I'm just on Instagram for now. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have Twitter. I don't have TikTok as well.
I was about to say, I saw you
of course,
post on
but I'm
TikTok.
not active. I'm not as active. Instagram at Shine Madela, and then TikTok Shine_Madela.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anything exciting coming up we should know about, or is it one of those?
It's one of those
NDA. Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
yeah, as long as the Lord keeps showing up, I'm still good.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
Dubs, where can they find you?
So anybody who needs to, just holla, just say, what up, anywhere. On all social media platforms, it's Must Be Dubs. That's MUSTBEDUBZ on all social media platforms. Must Be Dubs. Dango.
And for those that want to hear you play, are you playing anywhere, or you?
Oh, you can go onto my Instagram. I do usually post all my gig guides right there on Instagram, on Facebook, even as Corner, just go there. It'll guide you with wherever we are at on all times, this weekend.
Yes.
Issue. Well, guys, thank you very much. Talking about gig guides, you can catch me tonight playing at Capello Northcliffe. I'll be out there doing a back-to-back with Ula Pooms for the Fusion. Fridays for the ladies. It's a woman's month. Come through and celebrate. Bring your lady, bring your friends, and let's have a good time. But also, if you are a DJ, you can submit your mixes to us. Go to bogartradio.co.za and submit your 1 hour mix. For now, thank you very much. It's been fun. Kabana makula boxy, kabana my laptop. We're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time. It is Ayanda Makayi khate bum team kula mashabat. Churches like a man. Churches like a chubeko.